Hello and welcome back to Crypto Saving Expert, the show where we discuss the latest cryptocurrency news so that you stay informed in the world of Web3. Today, I'm very kindly joined by Stonksi's own David. How are you doing, my man?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you, Ross. Glad to be here.
Awesome, man. We're going to do a normal show today, guys. As you know, Dave will be live streaming with Stonksy going forward as well. So make sure to go subscribe to Stonksy's channel as well. Dave's going to cover more of the trading analysis and also, utilizing Stonksy as well over on that channel, guys. So if you're interested in Stonksy and trading, make sure to go give Dave a follow. But guys, we're going to have a normal show today. We're going to go through the market. Then we're going to have a look at Stonksy. Dave's going to go through some bits there as well. We will be placing a live trade. We're going to do it on Solana. Stay strong for the Solana maxis. So we're placing a trade there. We'll go through some news. But guys, if you have any questions for myself or for David as we're going through, especially while we're looking at Stonksy, please whack them in the comments. And as always, like and subscribe, please. It means the world to us. But let's just have a quick look at the comments before we get cracking. Who have we got in here today? We've got Steve. I hope you're doing well. Steve is saying, let me just pop this up. Let's get this party started. We've got Hugo as well. I want to learn about Stonksy. Well, you are in the right place, good sir. We've got Gannicus as well. LFG, let's go. We got Crypto Bro also giving us a let's go. Who else we got in the chat as well? We've got Listy. Listy, hey Dave, the legend is here, Listy says. We've also got JC. Dave is now doxed, guys. Yeah. Dave, doxed. you're now doxed. Before we get into this, Dave, let's go back into your history and your journey into Web3 a little bit. What first sparked your passion for crypto?
It was interesting, really, because I actually got into it. I was flipping Pokemon cards in 2020, and then I thought there must be like an online version, like to do this instead of buying them, getting them in, and then having to post them back out and stuff like that. So that's when I just spent like a day searching on the internet, and then I came across crypto, and then I was hooked straight away.
Nice.
And that was late 2020. That was So yeah.
Oh, just in time for the 21 bull market then.
But yeah, so that was initially how I got into it. And then in 2022, I joined the CSE team. And then quit my job, and then a week after Luna collapsed. So
wasn't the best time, and I think a lot of us went through that. But yeah, everyone, a lot of people from CSE Plus know who Dave is, but for perhaps if you're not in the Discord, Dave's an OG member of Crypto Saving Expert, now focusing on Stonksy here as well. So guys, go make sure. Dave, what's your Twitter actually? I'll put it in the chat quick.
I think it's at Dave's Trades 1, but I haven't tweeted on it in quite a long time.
Go give him a follow, guys. I put his at in the comments there. Dave, we've had a bit of a rubbish 24 hours. We've lost, we went above 73,000 with Bitcoin, back down below 71,000. We look at Ethereum. Ethereum is down 5% for the day. Is there anything that stands out to you here?
I think it's just typical last day of the month behavior, especially after the strong month that we've had. We've had quite a strong month, obviously coming very close to breaking the all-time high. Last day of the month, it doesn't really surprise me to see some deleveraging. And then obviously, but Ethereum had quite a strong move yesterday. Obviously, that's back down today following Bitcoin. But I don't think it's anything to be too worried about. Last day of the month, shaking some people out, getting rid of some longs. But yeah, hopefully we continue into November. All of October.
You mean Moonvember?
Yeah, we have Moonvember. Moonvember.
There's not many that stand out here as well. Bitcoin SV has actually been doing. I keep seeing that come up, and Bitcoin Cash keeps coming up. Who are the people trading Bitcoin forks? But maybe I'm missing something. Still very popular. Not much that stands out. It's a bad day when you've got a stable coin in the top 10 gainers.
Yeah, especially Luna.
We've got Aave, but to be honest, we then look at the losers of the day, and there's nothing actually, much above 5%. so it's, we look at the volume today. There's a lot less volume right now. Ape coin almost below $1. Obviously that spiked up to like $1.50. Great short if anyone caught that in the chat as well. I know a few of the CSD Plus members were shorting Ape coin there as well. But Dave, now we've had a look at the market. Let's go over to your screen and we're going to talk about Stonksy. And like I said, guys, if you've got any questions about Stonksy, now is your time to go through those as well. So Dave, if you could explain, what really what is Stonksy, what does it provide, and how does it help you trade?
Yeah, so Stonksy is a momentum indicator. It shows you shifts in momentum in the market, where the market might be heading, when momentum is slowing down. And then obviously we have two parts to it. We have the line, which is the momentum line, which you'll see come from the bottom to the top, similar to how RSI moves with the line. And then obviously we've got the background color change, which is, I think, everyone's favorite who uses Stonksy.
Mine too.
The background color change will indicate, when momentum might be moving to one side. So as you can see on my screen at the moment, I pulled it up. This is on the 10-minute Bitcoin chart. Right before the drop, we had obviously Stonksy shift to red, indicating that momentum might be going to the downside. And then, we had the follow through. So that's another win for Stonksy today.
Nice. We've got Hugo here saying, because of Stonksy, I made a lot of money. I think he means he put in the next comment. So yeah, good to see people using it. I'll just do a shout out. We've got Ducky Dave here as well, and we've got Greg. But Dave, for people, I know we've got lots of professional traders using Stonksy as well, that have been trading for years, and that, now they also use Stonksy to kind of back up their their thoughts of where the chart is going. But how easy is it for beginners to kind of get into Stonksy and actually use it effectively?
Yeah, it's incredibly easy. The good thing with it is there's not that many working parts to it. It's not like you have to, some of these indicators where you have so many things on the settings, and you can change them all around, and you have to sort of find your own setting and things like that. We've just got the background, and then we've got the line, and then obviously you have to try and tailor it to your own sort of trading style and things. But for a beginner, it does what it says on the tin. You set it up, you put it on your chart, and you're good to go. There's no messing with it. So yeah, for all experiences, it's fantastic.
Brilliant. And now let's talk about some of the pairings that you found have been most accurate, and then also the time frames that you prefer to use as well. That would be great.
Yeah. So at the moment, I've been covering it a lot on the X account. Is the 3-minute chart.
Okay, yep.
So if we zoom out to the 3-minute chart, and I'll just cover today. So I'll go further out. So we're at today. So yeah, about there. For scalpers, obviously, if you're not sat at your desk, all day, every day, this might be a bit challenging for you. But for anyone who's, sat at the desk or maybe on the days off, they spend trading and stuff, the 3-minute chart is, the good thing with it is you don't really have to plot any SR lines yourself. Obviously, when it's higher time frames, SR lines, they go hand in hand with Stonksy, because you need to know when price is coming into supply, when it's coming into demand. But as we can see with Stonksy, if we just if we easily just go through it today, you've got short, you got the long there, you got the short there, long there. Time after time, I think the 3-minute chart really is for the scalpers. And
so for the 3-minute, if you're a day trader, you're putting effort into this, you're at your computer, you're watching the charts, you would suggest the 3-minute is most useful for those traders.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice. And what other pairings? It's not just Bitcoin, is it? It's not just cryptocurrency. What other pairings have you been looking at and kind of back testing with Stonksy?
Yeah, so it's not just Bitcoin. I'm just looking to see what time frame it was, because I had it written down.
Yeah.
So this was posted on so it caught a really, so meme coins. And the good thing with Stonksy is it's not just crypto as well. Gold, so commodities, stock, indices, FX. If you're into your currency trading, it covers everything, so you can apply it to anything on TradingView. That's the beauty with it. But yeah, so like this is an example. So Popcat, you know, your meme coins, if you like anything a bit more volatile than Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, things like that, you know, you can get into your meme coins with it. And then I had this pulled up as well. So this was today's biggest gainer anyway, Maker. So this is on the 15-minute chart.
Wow.
So yeah, obviously it's been on a bit of a tear recently, but like the last say 2 days really took off, and obviously Stonksy called that all the way back on Monday. So caught all the move. So yeah, and pretty much you just, you know, you go through and maybe, you know, say if you're just a scalper, you're not gonna go up to them higher time frames. But if you sort of, you know, if you can bounce between time frames and stuff, you can literally just cover the whole market, just go through each time frame, maybe see what it's saying, what's looking good. You know, if you've got your SR lines drawn on there, see if it's lining up and things. But yeah, it fits anything. And yeah, obviously for crypto, you know, Bitcoin dictates the market, doesn't it? So, you know, Bitcoin is to be the one where, you know, it's always steady, because, you know, if Bitcoin goes up, it'll pull the rest of the market. So if Stonks is indicating that, then it's going to follow it. And then, yeah, same for the downside. But yeah, for crypto, you know, you can apply it to all these. You know, you got obviously Bitcoin, like I showed, Popcat's a meme coin, make a DAO. And then obviously we've got Solana as well. So you can sort of tailor it to your own trading style.
Yeah, I've been, you know me, Solana Maxi over here. I trade Solana a lot, and I look at Stonksy also with my kind of longer term holdings as well, because, you know, on the larger time frames, on the daily or weekly, you know, if Stonksy takes a call on the larger time frames, it's likely to, you know, over a longer time frame, it's likely to follow that direction there as well. They're normally very accurate, but it's a longer position on those kind of higher time frames there as well. I'm just going to show people the Stonksy.io website, but perhaps while I'm loading that up, Dave, if you could have a look at the Solana chart, perhaps on the 3-minute, 5-minute, because, you know, we like to do a live trade on the show. So if Stonksy's giving an indication, we'll follow it, and if not, I'll put it to the chat. You know, long, short, and we'll whack it in, guys. Oh, so it's called a short here.
Yeah,
a few candles below. What time frame is that on the 3-minute?
3-minute, yeah. So we got the short down here, and then it's obviously long back up, a short a little bit back down. So yeah, it's a scalper's dream, really, if that's, you know, if that's your thing. But obviously it depends if people have the time and stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, blimey! We should have had a look at Solana at the start. We'd have called that perfectly. I'm a little bit hesitant because, you know, it could flip green in the next candle with Stonksy here.
Let's see what's
however
the same.
You know, we're chilling just around 170. The trade from yesterday's stream, guys, did not go well. I got stopped out there. So a little bit lower on that. Guys, let me know in the chat, should I go long or short? Dave, where are you sided with this?
I'm siding, I think, with long. If I go to Bitcoin, obviously take Stonksy off. If we just have a look just at the normal one, I would sort of.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, the 4-hour candle's not looking so good, but, you know, if we can maybe make a break back up towards there for the 4-hour close, I would see that as probably a liquidity sweep, and then hopefully back to the upside. I think it might depend on this 4-hour close, but there we go, just dropped lower.
Right, guys, I'm going to share my screen. We're going to lock in a long position and see how it goes, just for your fun. Let's do 100 so long position. Let's go, guys. Let's lock that in, and we'll catch up on that at the end of the stream as well. Let's head over to CryptoSavingExpert.com, and let's have a look at a few news articles from the week as well. There's a funny one I wanted. Well, not really funny, actually quite sad for someone who, you know, someone lost 4,100 Bitcoin. But what the scammers went on to do was pretty funny. Dave, have you seen this story with, he's called Malone now. People are making meme coins saying free Malone. He was a 20-year-old Singaporean national, but I believe he lived in the States all his life. You know, stole 274 million worth of Bitcoin.
I seen it come up on, I haven't had a full read through the story yet, but I seen it pop up or when it was posted, It's incredible, really.
So basically how they did it, they called someone up, and it's called social engineering. You pretend to be from an exchange. It's basically, you've probably seen it before, where they say, oh, by the way, your account is being hacked. We need to move your funds quick. And how they do this is they inject that fear and that kind of that rush that you need to make the transactions quick. You can't listen to your gut feeling. You need to act quick, and people slip up with it. They called them up. I believe it was they were pretending to be from Gemini Exchange. There's even a clip, for some reason, they're not the best criminals in the world. They actually recorded themselves doing it. And let me see if I can find the clip as well.
I think the biggest thing with things like this is how they allow themselves to get caught, isn't it? When they've got that amount of money, you would think, obviously, with having that amount of money, you could then, you'd find a way to pay to sort of just disappear. But a lot of them do seem to get brought up in the net, don't they?
It's crazy. This article goes on, Dave, to say that they were going to Miami clubs. They were spending 50 grand a month on rent, and he was, giving out Birkin bags to people like Sky Bree and all these other like fancy porn stars in Miami. And they were, they were doing the opposite of someone who, has just pulled off one of the largest heists in crypto should be doing. I'll let me see if I can find the clip where they actually show them stealing it.
It's just an example of people chasing like the Russian stuff, isn't it? Instead of trying to be smart and disappearing and making sure you don't get caught, you're doing the complete opposite.
Right, let me share this tape. I've made a short, I've made a reel on this story, and I'm going to post it. And how I said was like, if I had stolen that amount of money, even my own mum and dad, bless them, wouldn't hear from me again. I'd be off. But don't worry, guys. I'm a good man. I have no attempt of spending my time in prison and taking someone else's money. Trying to find the video. Let me click on this one and see if it might be a bit of a long video.
Today we're talking about two arrests that came about because
just gonna
provide such an interesting.
Oh my God, bro, I'm gonna spaz out. Yo, we're done. I'm spazzing out.
What I think is so incredible about this.
Did you hear that all good, Dave?
Yeah.
They recorded themselves like he's going, I'm spazzing out.
Yeah.
Absolute idiots, guys. This is the problem. People think, if you do crypto crime, you'll get away with it. Basically, they tracked it quite easily. They did Bitcoin. I think. Wait, let me pull it down in the article. It'll probably say, but they did Bitcoin to Litecoin to Ethereum to Monero, and tried kind of laundering it out that way. But still, I think it was Zach XBT here, was tracking them down, was easy enough. And especially when they're bringing that much attention to themselves, 20-year-olds that had no money before, and then all of a sudden, fair play to them. Looks like they lived it up for a few weeks, but now they're going to be locked away. I think, though, they've only recovered about 10% of the funds, Dave. So, they're going to have, they may have $200 million worth, but they probably spent quite a lot. So say they've got $100 million worth left in 20 years, that'll probably be a lot more. So maybe it'll be worth it for them. But
you would imagine that's going to be a long sentence in America as well. They don't play around, do they?
No, do not mess around over there. But yeah, let's have a look at a few other news articles from today, guys, as well. Let me just pull this back. We've got block size. What is KYC and why is it important? Coinbase, MicroStrategy, and Robinhood all released Q3 financials this week. How did they do? Should we have a little look at that? MicroStrategy's been absolutely killing it. I know a few of the CSE Plus members trade MicroStrategy stock. What about yourself, Dave? Do you ever dabble with MicroStrategy?
No, I don't dabble with it too much, but I find it interesting watching the movements of it, compared to Bitcoin. So for instance, it was about a week or two ago, MicroStrategy started to break out of the consolidation that it's been in. And then obviously, you know, over like the last week or two, we've had Bitcoin follow it afterwards. So it's interesting to see how obviously the pair two, because they're obviously so locked because of MicroStrategy's options. But MicroStrategy was actually the first one to move before Bitcoin. And I remember putting it in the Discord saying, you know, is Bitcoin gonna follow this? So yeah, it's interesting, and you know, it's the most volatile stock, isn't it? So yeah, it's fantastic. And they had the news yesterday, or was it this morning, about he wants to raise another, is it 40 billion or something to buy Bitcoin in the next.
He'll probably do it as well, won't he?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, he'll find a way.
Yeah. Just got a question from the chat for you, Dave, here as well. We've got Peckham M. He is saying, do you wait for candle close before placing trades on the 3 minute?
Yeah, so wait for the candle close if you're referring to the color change. So you want to wait for the candle close, which will then show the concrete color change then, because the color change can switch depending on obviously the movement of the candle. But if it's changing color, yeah, wait for the color change to go. So say from, you know, red to green or green to red, or maybe if it's a white background and you're waiting for the color change to one of them. Yeah, wait for the first candle to go, and then that would then like cement that color change until it changes again.
Nice, perfect, man. And I'll just head over to the Stonksy website as well, and if you could explain people, you know, the easiest way to join, the costs involved as well. I'm just pulling up the site. Bear with me. It should be coming over. Oh, I'm on your screen. That's why. Here we go. The link is in the description below as well, guys. But here's the website, Stonksy. We've got some different packages to do. Let me pull down to them. So if we could just explain those, Dave, that'd be great.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So obviously we've got the monthly rolling plan. So that's £145 per month. It's on a rolling plan. So, you know, you're not tied into any contract or anything. That's just, you know, you pay up until this point. If you want to unsubscribe and things, you know what I mean? You're not tied into a contract. But hopefully, you know, you use it and you'll see the benefits of it, so you'll keep on with us. But aside from that, we've obviously got the annual, which is $999. You can use code SWC10. So I'll just pop that in the chat if anyone is interested in that. That will get you 10% off the annual plan. So I've just fired that in. And then, yeah, obviously, you know, that does what it says on the tin. That'll give you up until this time next year. And then you've obviously got the one for tied into premium, so that will get you access to the premium subscription with CSE, get you in the Discord, all the premium benefits in the Discord, and 1 year of Stonksy access. And then you've got the lifetime plan, so that will give you unlimited access for as long as you want to use it, and all of them can be paid in crypto. So if you wanted to pay in crypto, you just click the email, which is just below the plans in the middle of the 3 buttons. Email in, just say you want to pay in crypto, what plan you want to pay in, and yeah, one of the team will take it from there and help you with that. So yeah, you can go through the website, which is obviously paying in fiat, or you can go through the email, and you can still use the 10% annual discount on crypto if you wish.
Awesome, guys. That discount is SWC10. Just wanted to, as we're going on discount codes as well, you can see from the little banner going below here, it's the last day to do it, guys. So if you want to be a community member at CSE Plus, we have a free discount code for 1 month, which is October. So we are canceling this tomorrow. So it's your last day to join the CSE Plus Discord and come chill and hang out with all the members. And let's talk trading. Let's make some gains. The Discord is where to be, guys. Let's just check in on the trade. I think we're slightly up on my position. Yeah, $35 in a profit. Going to let this run. Probably set my take profit to around the 173 levels, and I will set it and pray. But Dave, thank you so much for joining us today. Guys, everyone listening in, make sure to go give Stonksy a follow. Go subscribe to their YouTube as well. Dave will be going live. Are you going live today, Dave?
I've been live today, yeah. I was live this afternoon. So yeah, if you want to go and watch it, you can catch up on that. It was just over half an hour long. And then yeah, I'll hopefully see you all there tomorrow. Go and click the notifications on, but it'll be posted on Twitter. So
yeah, And if you're in the CSC Plus Discord, you will see it there as well. Thank you so much, Dave. I look forward to having you back on the show, and hopefully I can come on Stonksy sometime as well, guys. So everyone listening, take care, have an amazing day, and we will see you tomorrow. Woo!
Thanks for having me on.